Another restoration project. We got some old 1966 Batmobiles. Yeah, these are quite old. They're by Corgi Toys. And this one here, it looks like we're missing a couple wheels, and way back a long time ago somebody decided to give it their own little personal touch and make it a green car. So, yeah, holy St. Patrick's Day, Batman. First thing we're going to do is get a drill and get rid of these rivets and open it up, see what's inside, and then soak it in some lacquer thinner, and we're going to try to make these babies look like new. Start with the more difficult challenge first. Looks like the windshields are a little damaged here. Yeah, this one definitely gonna have to be replaced. Ooh. Looks like I got some more rivets here to detach. See if I can get that spring out of there. There we go. Alright. This is going to be the tough part. Alright, we're going to soak this in the lacquer thinner. And let's do it. Alright. Got our bowl right here. Pour our lacquer thinner in there. And my kid's got his Batman shirt on. Anyways, the Batman 66, I don't know, it's at a special place in my heart, because back in first grade, we used to rush home every day after school and watch it. You know, it was just a very magical time in my life, a time when anything was possible. Yeah, let him quiet for a moment.
Wait, can I?
Okay, yeah, no. I'm gonna take the plastic parts and we're gonna just soak them in some dishwater. Alright, now with this stuff, this is plastic, so you don't want to be soaking it in the lacquer thinner. So, a matter of getting this green off. I can use my finger now, but... Give it a few minutes, see what that does for us. Thing is, it's removing the chrome paint with it, so I have to repaint this too. Here's the seats, which we'll also clean. I'll get to work on the figure. It's all green. But let's see if we can get it so it's not green anymore. Now the wheels, I don't know if I'm going to be able to salvage these or not, but I'm getting the green paint off of the hubcap, revealing red paint underneath. Yeah, the wheels themselves, I'm not going to be able to salvage these. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's going to have to be replaced. If you remember, the bat phone was also painted green. Well, also managed to get that back to red the way it's supposed to be. Alright, now the car body. Got the green off of there. Just a little clean in here. Okay, now the axle and the tire hubs, I'm just gonna paint behind the bat logo. Alright. Just like this, nice and slow, so you don't get any paint in the red. There we go. I already did it on the other side. Okay, now we're going to paint the dashboard and the rocket tubes. Now, as far as the seats go, yeah, I wasn't able to get all the paint off of it. So I think what I'm going to do is get some primer on here and paint it red. And we'll let the primer dry. Now we'll go ahead and put the red paint on. That ought to do it for now. Okay, now to make the projectiles, what I do is I just cut a piece off of the sprue here. Okay, and then take and put it in the Dremel. Tighten it up like that. And just turn it on and make it thin enough to go into the rocket tubes. And then take it out, flip it around. And thin down the other side. Alright, and we'll put them in the other car. Let's see if it works. We turn this wheel right here to get the rockets to launch. Yep. That works. Okay, now here I'm making a wheel mold. Alright, so we put some petroleum jelly on it, and we got to make the other half of the mold. Let's make the top part of our mold. Okay. Alright, so we got the exhaust turbine looking a little bit better. Alright, what I'm working on now is wheel hubs. Alright, so this one just came out of the mold, and we're gonna, if you can see the bat on there, we're gonna paint that red. Alright, very carefully, we'll just paint the bat. Alright, that's pretty close. Now what we gotta do is drill a hole in the other side here, so it'll fit onto our axle. Alright, and there we got our hole in there for the axle to go in. So we got our wheels here. Now what we gotta do is cut our axle to the right length. I'd say that about matches up, doesn't it? Alright, now we've ordered overseas for some parts here. This is, of course, our windshield we got here. And let's see. Well, we got the figure it came with, but we got it nice and clean. Let's see, I ordered a Robin figure for it. And look here, some antennas, aerials for the back of it. Alright, so alright, so we got our car here. Use this as a stand. So it looks like our windshield is fitting in there pretty nicely. So I actually made this out of some resin. Put our rocket tubes in. And our windshield. Take our aerial and put it in there. Okay. Now we'll take this part, we'll insert it like that, and this is going to get put down in there. Okay. So now we'll just glue this part down. Looks like we've got it bonded pretty well. Looking really good so far. Let's get some more stuff added here. Let's try to put together the bat ray / chain cutter assembly. Alright, let's get our spring in there. And we got our cutter and the spring that goes on the cutter. Okay, get our spring on there, like so. Dashboard and the steering wheel. That just fits on just like that. See if I can touch up the figure a little bit. There we go. I did some major touch-up work on the figure. Looks a lot better now. So now with this figure, you can't just insert it through the top. You have to put it in here and then insert it through the bottom. Alright, so now we gotta add the axles. We gotta add our flame too. So this one here is gonna go on the back. It kind of sits in there like that. When it rolls, you know, it pushes the flame in and out. Also gonna need this. So this inserts in there like that. And we got our front axle that I made. Beautiful. I think that'll about do it. All I gotta do is glue it in place. There we are, finished. The flame works too, see that?